Hey, what's up, guys? I'm recording this after I did two reaction videos back to back. They were pretty short, so I'm just going to combine them into one video. Enjoy. Hey, what's going on? It's 1:45 in the morning. Here you guys go. We're doing more suggestions. One of you commented that you wanted me to watch Slavery Town. No, my ancestors did not come from this town, nor did they own slaves. Okay? You think not every white person owned slaves, okay? If I remember correctly from the history class that they didn't teach us shit that we really needed to know, or they didn't really teach us the truth either. This is me rambling, sorry. But slavery wasn't something that everybody did. What I mean by that is you had to have money, right? I imagine slaves costed money, like a lot of money. So it's not like if you were a poor white person, it's not like you could afford it. Like, what's legal nowadays? It's illegal nowadays to have a maid come and clean your house. And yeah, maids aren't that expensive, but it's still a fucking decent chunk of money if you want one to come to your house and like stay at your house and clean it all day, every day. That's a lot of fucking money, right? Therefore, not everybody can own, not everybody can afford that service. So just because slavery was legal doesn't mean that everybody was able to have slaves. It's a pretty simple concept, right? To understand. That's my thoughts. Slavery Town. Just fucking ignore everything I just said.
Is this heaven? Oh, not just heaven, Ruckus. White heaven.
And you can buy a whole town. There's places in the South where the entire town is for sale.
Where?
In like Georgia and shit.
How much?
Like $1.5 million.
That'd
What
be
do you
awesome.
get? Like a post office?
You get a post
a bar?
office, a fucking
What?
yeah,
A saloon?
the whole thing. Yeah, there's
You get a saloon?
yeah, towns with
Gay
got
bar?
a population of 500. The town's bankrupt, and they're like, well, I guess we'll let one man own the entire town.
You can Sim City that shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Why would you get
Do
a?
they all have to suck your dick?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little town in Georgia, rename it Slavery Rocks,
No.
and then just drive around in my rusted out Coupe de Ville with the top sawed off.
Sawed off in a white
Yeah.
seersucker.
How you doing, boys? Hot out today, isn't it, Miss Claudia?
There goes
What?
Colonel Mullen.
See, Colonel Mullen.
Who the fuck is Miss
I'm
Claudia?
gonna say something to him. No, I don't. That faggot ass white boy on the whole damn town. We can't stop him, man. That faggot.
The podcast factory is
That-
too powerful.
That little faggot ass white boy on every building in this goddamn town.
When podcast came to this town.
Stay cool out there, fellas.
You just have people. Yeah, you just have
Shirtless.
people in fields, but on computers editing podcasts.
Right.
What?
Just the trunk is
Editing
ripped off and
podcasts?
riding back there in a jumper seat, facing the other way, eating chicken wings. So I drive that Coupe de Ville around Slavery Rocks, Georgia.
You provide everyone with. Everyone has everyone has health insurance. You're good, but the aesthetic will be slavery.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like, it's a great place to work, but there is a catch.
Yeah.
What? Goddamn. Too short. Way too short. Craigslist nightmare. Let's fucking go, dude. I've used Craigslist. I forget what I've used Craigslist for in the past. Pardon me. You know, when I was younger and I was desperate, I still am desperate, but I'm older. When I was younger and desperate, man, I would look for ads on Craigslist of like girls. Uh, I was too broke for hookers, so I would look for like just girls that were trying to get laid, and they're like, send a picture of you. And I have like these really old emails in my email history of like just me sending emails to random bitches of like pictures they asked for to prove that I'm a human. Like, send a picture of your teeth. I have a thing for teeth. Send a picture of your teeth. God, man, I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. I actually got a couple of responses. One was like a really old lady that was like, I like your picture, but I'm not sure if you'll like mine because I'm just really old. And I was like, well, no, come on, send one. And she sent it, and she was really old and ugly, and I never responded back, and I felt really bad. But other than that, I've used Backpage a few times. If you remember Backpage, Backpage was like the real Craigslist. Like all the rumors that people said about Craigslist, like hookers and stuff like that, was true about with Backpage. Backpage was the place. Boy, I have used that a few times. And I don't care if you judge me. I mean, it's way easier than having a girlfriend. It's way better than listening to some bitch babble in your ear. Like, oh, okay, are we gonna fuck yet or what? Like, I bought you 3 drinks already. Jesus Christ. Just get it. She comes over. Girl, a hand job, whatever the fuck. This is not going to be suitable for ad. The ad suitability for this video is going to go down the drain with this one. But yeah, nothing wrong with it. Craigslist nightmare. There you go.
Funny, the first place I went to, like when I was staying on Ryan Stow's couch, and so I started doing the Craigslist thing, like trying to find a place, and every place I looked was a fucking nightmare. And I went to one place in Atwater the first time, and it's like a decently priced place, and I go in, and it's like two, like, like housekeeping, like those kind of ladies, like middle-aged, sort of trollish looking,
Right.
like,
Immigrants.
yeah, but the ones that look like they're indentured servants for Motel 6. And then this older like Mexican guy showed me the place, and he showed me the room. He's like, I think it was listed for 500 or whatever, but he was real out of it. And the room looked like shit, and I would have to be living with these like 2 old women, and it was dark in there, and it smelled bad. And he shows me the bathroom, and there's like the bathtub is just backed up with like fucking stagnant water. And I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, yeah, it's okay,
It sounds like sex slave quarters.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if this is okay or not. So he shows me the...
Dude, sorry to interrupt. Original video in the description below if you want to watch this without my interruptions. I was going to Tijuana a lot. Like a lot. It's mostly for partying and hookers and to get away from the wife. I shouldn't say that on the internet. I'm not married anymore, but I don't want... As far as people are concerned, I've never cheated. Anyway, there's one of my homeboys down there who was also like like a bartender slash bar back guy that would, the guy that brings you drinks and shit, a waiter. When you go to clubs in Tijuana, they have like a lot of waiters around, and they're the guys that bring you shit. And they're the guys, if you want other stuff, you ask them, hey man, you got anything more than beer? You got some yayo or blah, blah, blah. They bring it to you right while you're sitting at the table, So you get to know these guys. You get to be friends with them. They hook you up. They make sure you don't get ripped off. Sometimes they make sure you don't get robbed, blah, blah, blah. So this guy, we became real cool. and he took me over to his apartment. He was on break or some shit like that, and I was just, when you're yayed out of your mind, you like talking and hanging out with people. And so I was just following him around town as he went to the grocery store and shit, just talking and talking. And he's like, come to my apartment real quick, I gotta grab something. I was like, okay. We go to his apartment, and man, this was like the shittiest, nastiest thing I've ever. It's almost like he describes. There was just like the floor was like part tile, part dirt. It's like somebody was like laying tile and then gave up halfway through. I don't know how he used that toilet, or if he ever used it. He probably just went to work down the street at the bar to use the toilet. It was bad. It was just really bad. I was only in there for a few minutes. You just need to grab something. But I looked how this guy, he's like, you can sit. I can't do his accent. He's like, you can sit down. His nickname was Panda. Shout out to Panda. We called him Panda. Cool fucking guy, but he was like a meth head. And he would always message me on Facebook asking when's the next time I'm coming down here, because we tip him really well. We tip him very, very well so that he could, he was putting his job and his life at risk getting shit for us. Give him a good tip, man.
The room, and I'm like, yeah, so I'm like, it's like for 400, everything included, and I figured I'd just try and shake him down or whatever a bit.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, that's fine, it's whatever, you just come bring me the money, So I'm like, I don't know, this seems like a scam, I don't know.
Yeah, something.
So I'm walking out, and I'm leaving the place, and this Mexican dude's like, so he just like, he turns to me, and he's like, if you just want to, maybe come back a little later and bring me money. And he's like tearing up.
Right.
And I'm like,
fuck?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll go look at other places. And then there's this like painting of the moon in like in the trash
the
outside.
Fuck?
And he's like, do you see this? I'm like, yeah. You okay? And he's like, my girlfriend, she just broke up with me. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, I painted these for her. She break up with me. And then he starts crying on my shoulder. And I'm just like patting this fucking middle-aged guy.
Showing you the room.
Yeah.
You've never met him.
Never met him before in my life.
These monsters are laughing at him for this. This man poured his heart out to you. This man made a painting for a woman that he loved, and he was completely crushed. And he made himself vulnerable to you and let his emotions spill out. And he opened up to you, man. He exposed his weakness. Most men's weakness. Crying in front of other people. He did that. And you guys are making fun of him for it. Laughing at him. Terrible. El terrible.
And he's just sort of crying on my shoulder, and he's like sobbing, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I guess. He's like, but you come back later and bring the money. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Damn, dude.
Go on a date, you fat bitch.
Sweet. Cool. That was funny. Tune in next time for more funny stuff. That's not me that's funny. It's the videos I'm watching that are funny. And I'm just, I guess, being a leech on society or artists, other artists. Providing deep, insightful commentary here. I'm doing the Lord's work.